Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're doing well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. Let's take a look now at what you don't see coming for the week of January 11th, 2026. This is a collective general reading, not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that don't fully resonate. And if that happens, it's okay. It just means that one message is meant for someone else. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't, and be sure to check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you don't know what those placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also in that description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Sagittarius collective now for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. We're going to take that. What do you not see coming this week, my dear? You have always partying. And at the bottom of the deck, you have wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. Tell me more about always partying and wolf in sheep's clothing. Clearly that card wanted to jump out of the deck for you. Tell me more about this. Obviously, someone you can't trust here. Tell me more about this here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your cards really, really want to talk this week. Okay, your first card out is the World, followed by the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Wands, that's you, whether you're masculine or feminine, and you have the Five of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Swords. Talk about a wolf in sheep's clothing. Eight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. I'm going to take this, Ten of Swords. Be careful of someone contacting you here this week. Let's see what this is all about. This is someone you can't take seriously. Like, they're always partying. They're untrustworthy. They have proven this to you time and time again. There's some type of communication you're receiving from this individual this week. And I don't know who this is. A friend, a family member, a lover, someone you work with. I don't know. Let's see what this is all about. Someone in your career industry, I just heard. I don't know. Someone in your career industry. Could be like a competitor. A World card. Tell me about the World card. Now, if you've never seen this reading before, this is typically the energy of the person I'm reading for. So this is you. And this is the situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with this week, which appears here to be someone incredibly deceptive. I heard someone prone to playing mind games. I don't know what that's all about. All right. World card. Why is Sagittarius in the energy of the World card? One more shuffle. Thank you. The World card is clarified by the Celestial Weaver, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. Well, don't you look fabulous this week. Why are you in the energy of the World card? Because you've had something major close out for you, or something new start fresh for you recently, and you're excited about it. And you're weaving a new chapter here of your life, and you're working in concert with Spirit, Source, God, Divine, whatever you call that deity or deities, and you're working towards financial as well as emotional abundance. Your heart is very open this week, whether you're masculine or feminine. You're represented here in the King of Cups. So I love this energy for you. Whatever it is that you're working on this week, you seem to love it. It seems to love you in return. So again, whether it's work or you're just focused on family and friends this week, you're definitely working on something here. Now, in the middle of you working in concert with the divine, you receive communication here that leaves you a bit, I heard shocked, but I don't really feel shocked. This seems to be more like, why are you reaching out to me? Or why are you reaching out to me now? Or why am I being dragged into this? Or I don't know. Let me see what this is all about. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Nine of Swords is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Seven of Wands. That's exactly what's happening. You're receiving information, communication from this person, place, or thing. You know, obviously person, but I mean, could be a couple of people here for you, but whatever. We'll just say person for argument's sake. You're receiving communication from this person. It's not someone you expected to hear from. You're... Again, yeah, maybe that is shocked, right, with the Tower card there. It's like a lightning strike, right? It's like, where did this come from? And I feel like it's a stubborn energy with that Four of Pentacles, meaning they want a response from you now. That's the feeling I get here. They want a response from you now, or a reaction from you now. You seem to be very guarded in that Seven of Wands, like, I don't want to get involved, or I don't want to talk to you, or you've crossed the line by doing this or communicating this to me. So there's, you know, I have two groups of you here. I have a group of you where either or, whether you're in group A or group B, you're focused on something really great here. You're building a beautiful new chapter of your life. And then out of the blue comes incoming communication. Now, for some of you, this person is looking to, I don't know, I feel like pull you into some shit they have going on in their life, okay, for lack of a better term. And for others of you, this is someone you don't trust. You have already had an ending with this person, and you're kind of shocked why they are contacting you after all of this time. So yeah, for some of you, there's some, either way, there's deception here at play. It's an untrustworthy person. Communication comes out of the blue for both camps. But group A, this is someone that you have had dealings with. You've shut the door on this person. So you're a bit surprised when, you know, because it's like, I don't want to say you're always partying, but you're in a very celebratory mood here this week. So yeah, it does catch you off guard when this person suddenly wants to connect with you again after all this time. And for others of you, you kind of know this person and you know that they're untrustworthy. They have something going on in their life and they're trying to pull you into it. Queen of Wands, whether you're masculine or feminine. Five of Pentacles. Most of you will choose to ignore, ghost this person, not respond to them. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords, and Temperance. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. Well, look at you bossing up. Yeah, this is definitely the energy of someone. I don't think you hate this person or hate this person anymore, okay? But this is definitely someone who's deciding to go silent in a response or to give a very small response. This person's coming at you with a lot of sword energy here, right? Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, 10 of Swords. And meanwhile, your response back here is like Page. So Page of Swords might be like, hey, I don't want to get involved, or that doesn't have anything to do with me. Or maybe they're asking you like, how are you doing? I'm going to see who this person is. It could be an ex for one or two of you watching, reaching out again, and your response just seems to be like, hey, I'm busy. And then you go quiet again in that Temperance energy. So I do see most of you responding. But the response is small. It's either I don't want to get involved, or they're asking you how you're doing, and you're just saying I'm fine, but you're not asking them in return, I'm fine, how are you doing? Like you're leaving out the how are you doing part. I don't mean to laugh at the cross-watcher. If you've seen my readings before, I always say I'm not cross-watcher friendly because I just say it how it is. I'm from New Jersey and I'm Italian, and most people don't appreciate that those qualities in me. But I'm not cross-watcher friendly. Tell me about this person here. Tell me about this person here. One more shuffle. This person wants something from you in that Six of Pentacles. They want you to give them something. Give them money, give them attention, give them information. Tell me more about this person. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. Well, nothing more to say. When we see Seven of Swords to the Devil, to the Eight of Swords, look, I forgot whose reading it was. Maybe it was Virgo or Libra's. And I had said in it, look, I'm not a trained psychologist. I didn't go to school past 12th grade. That's senior year of high school for me. I'm not in a position to diagnose anyone. However, in loving tarot for decades and doing a lot of private readings over the years, particularly over the last 2 years via many of you that I've met on YouTube, I know without a doubt that the Seven of Swords to the Devil is a master manipulator, commonly known as a narcissist or someone who has some type of narcissistic personality disorder or possibly even traits. And when I see Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords to the Devil, this is someone who can use their words, or at least attempts to use their words, to manipulate someone into believing or thinking something else. So it is quite the craftsman when it comes to, or craftswoman, when it comes to manipulation. Now I'm asking for clarity of what this person wants, and I get the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. This person is looking for you to bail them out in some way or to support them. Either they're looking for a job, they're looking for money, they're looking for you to invest something in them. Something has gone off the rails in their life. Something that was structured or solid or dependable has fallen away. They're having some issues or possibly an ending here in their life, excuse me, of some kind, like maybe they're losing their job or a source of revenue, or they're being evicted out of their home. I don't know. But it looks like they're contacting you for help and support. However, Seven of Swords to the Devil is someone who's over embellishing. So I'll give you an example. Let's say this is a friend, you had a huge falling out and you haven't heard from them in, I don't know, 5 years, okay? Now suddenly this week you get a text or a phone call and they're asking if they can borrow from you $500 because they got a shut-off notice on their electricity bill and they have no one else to turn to but you, okay? That's someone who's using their words to manipulate you, to get something from you that they need. Right? And they're playing on your sympathies or feelings that maybe you had for them at some time. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups energy is what you're in. So you had a level of love or respect for this friend who you had this falling out with, and you haven't spoken to in 5 years. The second layer of deception here is that they really only need $50. It has nothing to do with the electricity bill. You know, they're just looking to get money off of you. So there are 2 layers of manipulation here. One is just contacting you for a reason that has absolutely nothing to do with you. I mean, you haven't spoken to them in 5 years, just an example. What the F do you care if their electricity is getting turned off? I mean, the relationship obviously ended terribly in the World card. They're in your past. Your life has moved on. So the fact that they would even contact you for money seems ludicrous. And then that second layer is they actually only need 50, but they're asking you for 500. It's like a second layer of deception here. So wolf in sheep's clothing. I would expect to receive incoming communication from someone you already know you can't trust. They're having issues here in their life and they're looking to you to bail them out. But I mean, what you choose to do is up to you. It appears here energetically, you already know what they're up to because your communication is so small in return. What else does this person want from Sagittarius this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Justice. Yeah, something's gone wrong in their life and they want you to suddenly be their friend or be their ally or help them in some way. Justice, Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. This is manipulation. Like if this was my personal reading, and if it were, I have really no Sagittarius placements, although you are my North Node, but this reading is not mine in the least. This is one of the most deceptive energies. I mean, thank God we don't have the Magician card here. That would be the only thing that could make this worse. We had the Devil, we have the Seven of Swords, and now we have the Five of Swords. Highly manipulative energy. Something's gone wrong in their life, and they're hoping that you will be a friend or an ally or someone who will bail them out. They want you to nurture them. This could be providing them with a job, providing them with money, possibly even tangible information that they can use against someone else. This person's looking for you to invest in them. Like I said, what you choose to do is up to you. Anything else Sagittarius needs to know about this person this week? And then we'll get you some advice. One more shuffle. Thank you. Anything else you need to know? The Empress, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Cups. Do not allow this person to disturb your peace or the victory or successes that you have in your life. Let's get you some advice. Also, do not allow them to stroke your ego. Like, hey, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I've been watching you online, or I heard from, I don't know, Aunt Carolyn, you know, or remember Jeffrey, we used to hang out with him. Yeah, Jeff told me with that Six of Wands, it's possible that this person might try to stroke your ego in regards to some type of victory or success or public acknowledgments or something like that you have received that they know about. Again, it's just another layer of deception to get you to open up and soften up to them. Like, oh, they're not such a bad guy or a bad girl. They just thanked me because, you know, they heard about, you know, whatever. Be mindful of that, okay? Let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice here for the Sagittarius collective. 3 cards of advice. I just heard in the trash. In the trash. In the trash, like put it in the trash. So maybe for some of you, you will automatically delete the email, like put it in your recycle bin, your trash bin. Or if you're receiving a letter in the mail, like the Queen of Swords here is reading it, you might just put it in the trash, or you might just delete the text message and not even respond. Or someone is saying that to you this week, put it in the trash. I'm sorry to laugh. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Okay, your advice. 8 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Boss up, my baby. Boss up. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That is the truth. Do not allow this person to disturb your peace whatsoever. You know, the 8 of Swords is the energy of someone who can feel trapped, mentally speaking, because they get stuck on what someone says to them over and over and over again. And there's something here about not allowing this person to play on your sympathies, or maybe they know that in the past you have felt sorry for them. So don't allow whatever they do or say to get you know, to force you somehow to get caught up in your head, because this is a master manipulator and a very untrustworthy individual. So if you feel the need, it's only advice, if you feel the need to respond, I would respond very little. Of course, that's up to you. If they want to borrow money, again, that's up to you. But the feeling I get here is if you were to lend them any money, you're not going to see a penny of it back. So if you want to give it, just give it knowing you're never going to see any of it. And for those of you where this person is trying to acquire information from you to use against someone else, just know that once they receive that information from you, they're going to toss you in the trash. Like, figuratively speaking, you will have served your purpose to them, and they won't need you again until one day need you again. So yeah, definitely a need here for you this week to boss up and really be very well balanced and controlled on how you respond to this person and what you decide to do or give them. This will have long-term consequences for you, so just be smart about it. And that is what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the week ahead. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, or maybe just found it to be helpful, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.